Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mongello. You are my friend. It is Wednesday night, my favorite night of the week. If you are watching live, thank you and welcome. If you're watching on the replay, please be sure and join me and us every Wednesday night right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, make sure you turn on notifications so you can make sure you get notified whenever I go live, random times from the parks while I'm eating or from anywhere around Walt Disney World. So I saw a lot of you guys already in the box right on time. I love it. I love you guys. I dig you. I see Beckerman in there. Nikki. Martin from the UK is watching. He's now Martin from the Polynesian. Brandon, Sarah, Stuart, Marnie, and a lot of familiar faces. Lucy Stewart. Love Lucy Stewart. I'm going to get this thing right one of these days. Jim, my friend, always right on time. Doug Stamper, Brandon, Rob De Leon, Chuck Zeta, Rita Goodrich, missed you as well. Cosbachera, Bob Ostrowski, a new member, by the way, of the nation. Thank you so much, brother. Your initial prize package and care package is on its way to you. I get so excited when I see everybody in the box. You guys make me feel good because you're here, and I know that I'm surrounded by friends. We've got lots of good stuff to talk about tonight, including something that I and Her Majesty have been working on. Really, it's more so me. I was the guy staying up last night. I kid because I love and because I know she's not here. Matt says if getting notified every time you're eating would be a full-time job to Matt. It's funny because it's true. But fortunately, I don't go live every time I'm eating. You would not want to see that. Father Christopher Manning says, love being a member of the nation. Padre, I love and appreciate you, and to anybody and everybody who is part of the Nation family. Thank you guys so very much. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can visit WDWRadioNation.com. You can find out how you can not only help support the show, but also get cool stuff every month as part of the care packages, and there's stickers and shirts and all kinds of goodies there. I'd love to hear from those of you who are in the nation who get the care package and stuff. What's the coolest thing that you think that you've gotten, either in the care package or in the mail? Hal Cussler says, Go Nation, a fellow member of the nation. I love it. I dig it. Josh Jordan, am I having a good day? Josh, my feeling is, and I kid you not, that every day on this side of the dirt is a good day. And if it's not the best day, I will do what I can to make it as good as possible. But I am super, super excited. There's lots of plans in the works, the ones that Becky knows about. And listen, as always, I want to thank Becky Mencken sincerely, not just for being a sponsor, but for being a friend and for helping to make a lot of the fun things that we do happen. I have, and the funny thing is, of these three folders that I have here on my desk of projects that I'm working on, Becky only knows about one, which makes it all the more awesome. And the one that she thinks she knows about, she doesn't. It's the other two that should be nervous and excited about. Amber Bramble, it is good to see you. Stan Solo, I'm happy that you got your little gift in the mail as well. Martin says, I wish I was in the Magic Kingdom. I know you brought the UK weather with you. Interrupted my plans for today to go out and record a show, actually, but it helped me get some of the things done, including this, and including that thing up there that I can't show you as well. I'm working. Wait a minute. If you're going to do that, then I'm working on a surprise of my own. I'm coming up with Mouse Fan Travel Pops. Oh, wait. I'm coming up with a Mouse Fan Travel calendar. No, wait. Forget it. You could see I haven't been sleeping very much, and I'm a little I'm a little punch drunk. Becky, if you think that you're going to have the best surprise at D23 Expo, wait until you see what I ordered last week. Cool. I think it's cool. If it looks like what I think it's going to look like, it's cool. So somebody says we're going kid-free D23. That's just the way I like it. We're going to listen. We should have like a ball pit. We should have a ball pit at the booth. And Becky, you know why that's funny for others. We should have a ball pit in the booth just so we can get some more kids over there. Father Chris says, I'm skipping a meeting for this. I'm pretty sure I chose correctly. Man, I hope so. Because if the other meeting was with God, then I'm nervous for us both. Does the boathouse deliver? Catherine, if they did, I would probably just throw out all of my pants because I would literally never leave the house. Does Uber Eats? I have to look that up. I don't think Uber Eats does Boathouse, but I will. Steve Schussler, if you're watching, we need to talk about an Uber. No, I take that back because part of what I love about going over to Boathouse is being at the Boathouse, and maybe I have to give that away one day. Maybe I have to give away like lunch or dinner together at the Boathouse, like for somebody's upcoming trip. Maybe we'll do that. But tonight I have a different thing to give away. And if you were paying attention, Sydney Moach Steppen, it's nice to see you. Martin is drinking a Lapu Lapu. I wish I was with you, brother. I can send over Giordano's. I have drop off. Wait, Giordano's? If I could unlock the front door from here, I would. You could bring it up and we could eat it here on the show together in the office, although I only have one chair. Anyway, Baked Alaskan does not travel well. Christopher Simmons, I'm so looking forward to seeing you, possibly like within a matter of hours. We'll touch base on that too. But if you were paying attention to my Facebook or Twitter or Instagram from this past weekend when I was combing through the garage for a variety of reasons and organizing because I like all my ducks, not just cooked to perfection, but also in a row. You know that I came across something that I worked on, gosh, I guess it is now, it's like 9 years ago that I actually started working on it, and it was about 8 years ago that it came out. And I found what is left of these. My 2009 Walt Disney World, I'm trying to not get glare. It's not working. My Walt Disney World trivia calendars, I found, I don't know, a small box of them. And a lot of you were asking, comb the desert, we ain't found nothing. A lot of you are asking for one and how I could give one away. And I think maybe tonight we will give one away. Maybe we'll play some 20 questions and give one away. And Martin, I will definitely see you, man. I will make time to see you before you go. Giordano's has 3 locations. I'm easily distracted. Bill says the inspirational posts this week have been amazing. Thank you so much, brother. I will tell you that those are never pre-planned or pre-planned. They are things that I think and I feel like that morning as they happen. That's why sometimes there's a gap in between them. If I just don't feel like I have something that's on my mind or that I'm personally going through or something that I want to say or share, that's why there's none. But I was inspired this week. I was inspired this week by some people. I was inspired this week by different things that I've been personally doing. So if they reach somebody, if they positively affect somebody, then that makes me happy. I am excited to hear about that. So we'll give away a calendar tonight, and or maybe some of the new. I guess everything that you make is limited edition, like unless you make an infinite amount. So now they're limited edition WDW Radio pop sockets, which by the way you'll also be able to find at the booth at D23 Expo. Marty Raimondo, thank you so much. I appreciate Keith arriving Sunday. Hopefully all the rain will be gone by then. But one of the things that we have been working on, and I should go treat myself to a dinner at the Boathouse this week because I've spent an inordinate amount of time with Becky Menken from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel on the phone because we are getting ready for D23 Expo. And please show me either by hearts or by show of hands or by yeses in the box who is coming out to D23 Expo this July 14th through the 16th plus because we have something else to announce, and that's coming tonight too. Who else is coming out to D23 Expo? We are in the planning stages, although I keep reminding Becky we have to really get to work on this. She keeps saying we have plenty of time. I said, look, we got to plan. So Melanie's going to be there. Nikki Ostrowski's going to be there. Amy Peterson's going to be there. Josh, Father Christopher is coming for his 23rd birthday. Terry Stinson Doherty says, Lisa, it's time to bat your eyelashes. I don't know if Lisa is in here or why you're saying that. Oh, because I know, because Lisa wants one of these. Well, she'll have to play 20 questions tonight, and maybe she can get it. Your wife is, that's a sore subject. Becky just finally caught on to what is it. Mark Lorenzo's going to be there in the box. Well, that's the thing. So if you can't make it out there, since the very first D23 Expo, and I think I'm the only one that's been doing it, since the very first one, I have broadcasted all three, it used to be four, all 3 days of the Expo live. And if you go to D23 Expo Live, it'll take you over to the Facebook page, because you will be able to watch and share in the joy and the adventures and the arguments and the food and the excitement and the guests that come by and the games and some of the other things that we have planned that we have not announced as yet. I have loved Expo since the very first time that we went. I can't believe this is the 5th one, right? So what was it? 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Yeah, this is the 5th one that we've been there. Always sort of partnered up with Becky and her team, and we've got a lot of fun stuff to do, a lot of fun stuff to give away, some fun stuff to see. We're going to have some guests come by. It's going to be all about you, and if you can't get there, we will definitely, like I said, be broadcasting live. But wait, there is more. Because one of the things that we have been working on, and Becky knows why I'm laughing, although I can't share. One of the things we've been working on for probably close to a year. I mean, Becky, I don't know when I came out to Disneyland for that first meeting that we have. We were planning an event post D23 Expo. I realized that it was Disneyland's 50, however many its birthday it is, and I wanted to do something for us together as a community after Expo. And we had to use a Disneyism, we had a blue sky meeting, as it were. Ideas were flowing, pens were writing, there was excitement and high fives and joy. And that plane, to use a Lewism from this morning, that plane was very much in flight, but did not make its destination for one reason or another. But that's okay, because we improvise, we pivot. Sometimes you need to, maybe this is a good analogy. Sometimes that plane doesn't reach the destination that you think it's supposed to, but you have to pivot. You've got to make adjustments, and came up with another idea for something else that we can do together during the day on Monday, July 17th, the day after D23 Expo, that we can do together, that will be fun, that everybody can participate in, that is accessible to anybody and everybody, whether you're individuals, family members. It's not a late night type event, so you don't have to worry about anything with kids. And oh, by the way, thanks to Becky Menken from MEI Mouse Fan Travel, there are going to be some actually, this time, they're not just trivia. They're not just old trivia calendars. We will actually have some, and Becky worked her little socks off for months and months and months. What am I sitting here? Chopped liver? Anyway, listen, nobody has more fun than we do. Anyway, so what we want to announce, at least so far, because there might be some other, with us, I will tell you this, with us, we always announce a little, and there's little bits of add-ons as well. But one of the things that I love, because look, and maybe it sort of goes back to this, right? It goes back to how I got started on this flight that I'm still, my plane is still in the air. It is still in the air. My plane is still going. I have not landed as well. I have always loved the details and the minutia and the stories and going to the parks and exploring. And the more times I've been back to Disneyland, I realize just how rich that park really is in the layers of the onion, the layers of the cake, the layers of the sushi roll, whatever it is that you want to call it. And I love going through and exploring and trying to find some of those things, trying to find some of those hidden treasures, some of those hidden stories, those little details that paint a much bigger picture. And so I wanted to do something to help all of us find those and share those and put some of those stories together. And that's where the idea for this event was born. So on Monday, July 17th, I think one of the best ways to celebrate Disneyland's birthday and to enjoy that park and explore that park is by going on a quest. A quest for fun? It's more than a quest for fun. It's a quest for fun, and it's a quest for prizes in what may be the very first ever, because there may be more, WDW Radio Disneyland Quest. And what this is this is a 5-hour quest that will take you through the park and will help you not only celebrate Disneyland's birthday, but if you think you know Disneyland and can follow the clues and answer all the questions, you and your team can be crowned the winner of our very first Disneyland Quest. It's going to take you through from Main Street USA through Tomorrowland. Teams of 2 to 4 people, no solo people, will explore the park, race against the clock, and the other teams in there for a chance to win an actually very valuable prize, thanks, of course, to MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, because if you are the winners of the Disneyland Quest, you will win your choice. You'll win your choice of a trip to Walt Disney World or Disneyland. You will get a 3-night stay for up to 4 guests at your choice of Walt Disney World or Disneyland. It's 1 room for up to 4 guests at a moderate resort, 3-day theme park admission tickets, and a mystery prize package. And for any of you have ever won one of my mystery prize packages or you saw that video, we're going to pack that box full of goodies. And there may be some other surprises along the way. So that is the event that we have planned for Disneyland's birthday. That is all that I am going to release about it right now. What you do need to do, though, is if you look at the image, if you go over to www.com/quest17, you can register for the event. We are also going to kick off the event with a special breakfast over at the ESPN Club, ESPN Zone in downtown Disney. Footnote, codicil, note, at least one member of your team must attend that breakfast because you will get your quest package as well as instructions that day. Again, there may be some surprises in store that I'm not ready to reveal as yet. But if you go over to www.com/quest17, that will take you to the information page with all of the info and the details and all of the rules and regulations and prize details and legal mumbo jumbo, because I still, at the end of the day, am a recovering attorney. But you can get your tickets now. I will tell you that the number of teams that are able to participate is limited. We are going to cap it. So there is a little bit of a sense of urgency. So if you are coming out to Expo, if you're going to be there on Monday, I would highly, highly, highly suggest getting your tickets now. Remember, at least one person needs to come to the breakfast at ESPN. Teams are of 2 to 4 people, no solo teams as well. And if you have any questions, you can either message me here in the chat, or you could message me on Facebook, and I'll be happy to answer those. I will tell you, I am having so much fun putting this quest together. I love doing these things. I've done them in World before. I've done them on the cruises before. They are not only a lot of fun, you have a chance to win prizes. You are going to see or hopefully discover some aspects of Disneyland that you have probably never seen before. I am not going to play, but obviously am going to be there, and we'll have more details about this as time goes on. Melanie says, don't share until I sign up. Excuse me, Melanie, the reason why I announce it here is because I always want to give you guys first crack at it. I always want to give you guys first crack at whatever kind of event that we do. You are my closest, my most loyal friends, and I always want to give you, the ability to get your tickets first, because some things do sell out very quickly, i.e. Shanghai sold out in 47 minutes, whatever it was. Great Movie Ride sold out very quickly. Tower of Terror sold out very quickly. So because this is a limited number of ticket event, I do want to give you guys first crack at it. I will not give you first crack at the questions that are in one of the folders here on my desk. only U.S. residents can win. You need to ask, no. I will say no because transportation to Walt Disney World or Disneyland is not included. So I assume that if you are out of the country, out of this world, you can still win. Becky Mankin can... Employees and associates at WDW Radio are not eligible for prizes. The only person that's not eligible for a prize is me, my immediate blood-related family, and Her Majesty herself. So Becky says, taxes are an issue. You guys work that out. You guys do all the taxy, legally stuff. I'll do all the fun, questy stuff. Is there room for 4 up to Becky's standards, morning mimosas, silk robes, and a private concierge? I'm going to say no, 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 and no, but there's always, Matt, you know how I roll. There's always a few other little surprises as well. And who knows, maybe Becky will actually stop by your room to say hi, if you come to World. So, or maybe I'll even throw in like a dinner, maybe even like a dinner somewhere or a lunch, Boathouse, Morimoto, Homecoming. Come on over. You watch some Netflix at the house. We'll get some popcorn. Eric's going to start calling me Lou Marvel. Oh wait, so Becky says yes, you must have 1 U.S. resident on your team, and no, I cannot be the person on your team. So, but you never know. Wow, and listen, I don't want to give too much away. Somebody asked, by the way, Father Christopher says, can we put the page up one more time? Absolutely. You can go to www.radio.com/quest17. That will take you right over to the registration page over on Eventbrite, where you can find all of the details and the rules and regulations, and you'll also be able to purchase your tickets right from there as well. Tickets are $55 for a team. So whether your team has 2, whether your team has 4, it's $55, and the breakfast is $29. Again, huge thanks to Mouse Fan Travel for making this event happen by sponsoring it, and the prizes and the breakfast and all the other fun kind of goodies that we're going to have going on. So Randy says, even though we're not going to be able to participate, we would love to get a copy of the clues. Is that possible? Not currently. There may be a way that I will find a way to distribute this later on via a different format. I don't want to say too much more, but there's something else on the board. So always lots of things that I'm working on. There's always, despite what Her Majesty thinks, there is always a method to my madness. Oh, somebody's asking me about my shirt. My shirt is don't make me hangry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry. So this is me as the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm hangry. So, and we know that that's true. And those of you who knew me back in 2013 know that hangry Lou is not a good thing. So Martin says, Lapu Lapu is empty now. Need a refill. Martin, if I get done with this show fast enough, man, maybe I will find a pair of pants and come over and meet you. So Tony Mankin, wow. Tony Caggiano, yikes. Tony Caggiano can play? Listen, Tony is not an official, other than that partnership thing that we've got going on, which is in one of those folders. And by the way, Tony, we need to go see that thing next time you come down here. Tony is not an employee of Second Star Media, Mouse Fan Travel, Lou Mangello Inc., Momentum Enterprises, or the other secret corporation that I have not told you about as yet. So one more time, here is the link to where you can sign up. Again, please don't forget that this is going to be a limited event. If you are going to be there on Monday, if you do want to participate, it's a lot of fun. It's going to be like I said, it's going to take about 5 hours. It's going to run from 10 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you still have the afternoon and the evening to do what you want. Breakfast starts at 7:30. We'll leave right from breakfast and start the quest immediately from there. And you never know what kind of surprises might be at breakfast as well. And I don't just mean the bacon and eggs. So you need some sleep. He's part of a thing on a paper. I don't even know what that means. Oh, drinks on me, matey. Well, listen. Allison Ramos Miller, you've got to go. You need to go. You need to be there. I would love to see you there in person. So, but yes, Ricky DJ Technoid Reed, it is going to be on Disneyland's birthday. What better way to celebrate. So park is going to be created. It might be Shannon King, but that's going to add to the fun. That is going to add to the fun of the quest. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes is all I have to say. So Jason Lozada, you and your lovely wife and my friend Connor and Luca, you guys should all come out. It is going to be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And look, it's going to be challenging. It's going to be fun. It's going to show you a lot of the parks. And yes, you do actually have a chance to win some prizes as well. Jamie Hecker, how are you, brother? I hope you are doing well. And listen, the other thing too, keep in mind, if you are going to Expo alone, you have an easy way right here to find some teammates right here in the box. You can join up, be part of a team. Remember, the cost per team is the same whether for 2 people as it is for 4 people. So, but read all the rules and regulations. No cheating. No cheating. So, Leanne Plar Miller says, you're going to be in Disney Springs next week. I'd love a birthday hug during our trek from Ohio. I don't know. Keep in touch with me. I don't leave the sanctity of the Fortress of Solitude here that often, but I might actually be there next week. So, bragging rights and a special benefit, but it'll be really, really worth it. Oh, and so much that we can't tell you now that is going to make this fun and exciting. Safety Dave, always nice to see you as well, my friend. I only see you in the box, even though you live right there. And I wave to you as I see your little truck go by in the morning, and I shed a silent tear that you don't bring me coffee or tea. Shannon King, the quest is just in Disneyland. There's no park hopping required. I'm not going to make you go out to downtown Disney. I'm not going to make you a California Adventure. You're going to be it's Disneyland's birthday. You're going to spend the day in Disneyland. So you do only need a park ticket to Disneyland. The cost of the quest does not include park tickets, to be clear. The cost does not include park tickets. So coffee is for closers. I'm a tea guy. You know, I've made the switch a few months ago to tea, and I haven't looked back ever since. I'm a green tea guy, and I feel better when I drink my green tea. So Jamie's going to be back in 2019 for D23. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they announce at D23 as well. And like I said, for those of you who are not going to be able to get there for D23 in person, we are also going to be broadcasting live all 3 days from D23 Expo. So you can join us virtually if you can't join us in person. And who knows, maybe we'll even have some contests and the ability for you guys to win something if you're watching live as opposed to having to actually be there. I still remember the very first time I went live from D23 Expo. It was the Wednesday before, because it used to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the first year, if I'm remembering correctly. And I went live on Wednesday as we were setting up the booth. I wanted to show you guys a little bit what the booth was like, thinking I'd be on for 10, 15 minutes and we'd be done. I was there about an hour, and then I was at that point, I'm like, well, why don't I just broadcast like as much as I can the Expo live? We didn't know what to expect. Broadcast it live and bring as much to you as we could. That was one of my favorite parts of it, was being able to not experience it just myself, but experience it with you and share it with you. And there was 2 people that came to me on Friday and Saturday and said, hey, I'm here because I was watching on Thursday. I loved what I saw. I literally threw together a bag and came out because I saw what I was missing. So it's that really is a testament to the power of live video. Sarah said it would be really nice to see you. Sarah, I would love to see you again. It has been way too long. Mark Lorenzo, another guy that I have not seen nor hugged in way too long as well. Paul says, have a great evening. Don't eat too much. I'm trying to get in cruise shape. I've got like 2.5 weeks to lose like 2.5 Lou Mangellos. So Heather Joel Laredo is going to be watching live as the entire quest simply surviving the Splash Mountain line in July. No, there's an aspect to the quest that will obviate that need. The first broadcast from a show was the Pacific Northwest Mouse Meet, way back when, like way back when. Although the very first live broadcast I ever did was from the basement of my house in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Keith Groshans, it is good to see you, my man. I sincerely appreciate you and all of your help. Hang on, I have to just respond to this very, very quickly. And I want, can I say, am I allowed to say? Well, I'm going to say, I want to thank Keith Groshans for his help with the Quest logo. He took my idea and my very poor Photoshop skills and made that beautiful addition with the map and the thing and all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much, Keith. I really, really appreciate it. I owe you something for that. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. Next time you come down, we'll have lunch or dinner or both. How is the food at Golden Oak Country Club, Jason Lozada? That's not how I roll, baby. I've driven by it. I've waved at it. I know some friends who have been there and worked there, but I have not actually had a chance to eat there as yet. So, Amber Bramble her goal is to win the Powerball by a Golden Oak house. LOL. I think that's not an LOL. I think that you're actually serious. It's beautiful in there. Is it really 18 days to the cruise? I can lose 10 pounds in 18 days. I can do that. Although you might not want to be around me. You might not want to be around me for the next 18 days because I'm going to make myself very, very hangry between now and then. I've eaten a lot of yogurt again and not as many Doritos as I would like. So that is the big announcement, is the Disneyland Quest that is coming up next month. Again, you guys get first crack at tickets because we are going to cap the number of teams. If you are interested, if you think you're going to be interested, go to www.com/quest17. And then later on tonight, I'm going to start sharing it out. And then tomorrow on social and to newsletter and all that kind of stuff. So is there anybody watching in the box currently who is planning on being out there, not just for Expo, but planning on taking part in the Disneyland Quest? If so, show me in the box that you are planning on joining us for the quest. So, fruit and veggies are free on Weight Watchers. I know, but I usually like my fruit and veggies in some sort of like rolled burrito or something. So, will I be out in LA that week? Yeah, I'm going to be out in LA for about 10 days. So, Lou, there's good sushi here. You know that you're teasing me. Nikki is going to be there. Sean's going to be there. Melanie's going to be there. Sweet. Father Christopher in a group of 4. God is your co-pilot. What movie? Come on. God is our co-pilot. This is me. These bleeds? Let's see. Disneyland Quest, no relation to Disney Quest. Missy's going to be there. Terry's going to be packing, unfortunately. Veggie, fruit. Andrew Prince, my brother, is going to be there as well. Nick is hoping to be at the Booth Expo and the Quest. Gosh, I'm so excited. I mean, we're woefully unprepared for the booth right now, but it'll all come together. It is not Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God. We're on a mission from God. But God is our co-pilot is a completely different movie altogether. Keith Groshans, as if I needed another reason to love you, you get Cannonball Run. And if you want to laugh like you've never laughed before, watch Cannonball Run till the credits roll and watch the bloopers from Cannonball Run. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. And by kid, I mean an adult. Ryan says he loves my Spider-Man Tumblr. This is of Marty Raimondo. I love my Darth Vader Tumblr, but I'm a Spidey guy, and Spidey is up there, hence my Spider-Man wall, or part of my Spider-Man wall, which is about to get bigger, by the way. I just ordered something. Anyway, he's small, SMall. I could do it all night, but I won't. Cannonball Run, is that like Death Race 2000? Becky, one of these days, I'm going to buy you like 10 Betamax movies of all the ones that you haven't seen that you need to see. And Cannonball Run is very, very high on that list. Now, if you can tell me the 2 actors who made up that Cannonball Run team with the Rosary Bleeds, 2 of the guys who, by the way, I love. I'll give you this. They were singers. Phil Daniel. Dun, dun, dun. There was, maybe I'll do it this year. I said years ago, I was going to try and put together a Captain Chaos costume for Halloween. And then I'm like, nobody's going to know who Captain Chaos is. I have the physique for it, so I can be Captain Chaos. And if I could rent like an old Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin, very well done. I love me some Dean Martin. If you happen to roll up next to me in the Orlando area and my windows are down and you hear me singing, there's a good chance I might be belting out a Dean Martin tune. Stephen Williams, you got my message. I'm hoping next week. Is that cool? Can I give you the if I can give you the answer next week, that would be awesome. I hate to keep you on holding like that. So, I met Dom DeLuise once at a show he did in Atlantic City. I met him backstage in his dressing room, where I remember there was a big table full of food, not for everybody, for Dom DeLuise, but he was the nicest guy in the world. He's like, "You want some fruit? We got fruit." And I'm like, Dom DeLuise just offered me fruit, because he was obviously never going to eat the fruit. So Marnie listens to Dean all the time. Right, Marnie, next time you come down here and we go out to eat somewhere, because I missed you last time, he'll come in the car with me, which is like going with Mr. Toad, and I will crank up the Dean Martin tunes. I mean, I'm not going to sing. I don't sing in front of anybody except myself and the shower. So, but we'll play Dean Martin tunes. These please. Stephanie Perry Bullock, it is nice to see you as well. He was one funny dude when opposite Burt Reynolds. God, Fred Abley, that was a good movie. And I know I owe you an email as well. I'm a little behind, and I've had to obviously get all this stuff together for... I've been working on not just the stuff for that, but stuff for Double Dip, which is coming up in how many days? I don't know, like 17 days, including something that we're going to do on board Double Dip, which I'm super... I'm actually going to plan on doing things on Double Dip that don't always involve eating, which is shocking to me. But that's why I'm trying to lose weight, so I can gain it all back. I have no idea who Dom DeLuise is. You don't know who Dom DeLuise is? Oh my... All right, we need to have a Dom DeLuise movie. Wait a minute. We're going to do, and I talked about this years, like, while. We need to collectively, like, on Facebook Live, we'll do it on Facebook Live. We will all get together and we will watch a movie together, like Mystery Science Theater 3000. We'll do it on Facebook. No, better yet, we'll do a Zoom call. So those of you who are in the nation, you know, we do the group video calls. We'll do Facebook Live. We'll do Facebook Live, and we will watch like a Dom DeLuise movie together. So, double dip is a bad word when it comes to eating. It's okay to double dip a chip. We're all family here. Who just said there? Karen Musgrove, never been on a cruise before. You definitely need to come on a cruise with us. As a matter of fact, why don't you come to Alaska? See what I did there? If you think I'm excited about double dip, you double dip the chip. I am stupidly excited for Alaska. And by show of hands, and by hands I mean yeses in the text, because I can't actually see your hands. Who is coming to Alaska next year? If you're considering it, there is still obviously availability. We're just about a year away out from it. Alaska is, and I don't use this word lightly, Alaska is breathtaking. It is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. So, Martin is drinking alone at the Polynesian. Maybe what I should do at some point, I wonder if I should do this. Should I end the show relatively early and then go see Martin at the Polynesian? And anybody else who's local, Martin, I don't care. I saw somebody else said they were coming. I'll pick up Lou. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to go see Martin at the Polynesian if you're going to plan to be there. Why don't we make that happen? So what time is it now? It's 8:10. We're going to go till 8:30. I'm going to give away one of the retro. You can't call them and retro and out of print, by the way. Obviously, Walt Disney World trivia calendars. The dates are wrong, but at least 2/3 of the trivia is probably still relevant. I will find a pair of pants, and then I will go to Disney's Polynesian Resort. How's that? And then we'll broadcast from there with Martin, God Save the Queen. Deal? Deal. All right, so let's do this. We are, Squirrel, we are going to, we're going to play 20 questions. We're coming for you, Martin. Be careful what you wish for. A live broadcast from the Poly, that's what we're planning. That's the deal. That's what we're planning on doing. Okay, so let me try and think. We'll do 20 questions, and I will give away one of the Walt Disney World trivia calendars, which I think it's probably still. Yeah, it's still sealed. Well, not anymore. Let's see. So this is what the calendar looks like. And if you look, there's even, oops, come on, Lewis, you can do this. There's a little animation in the corner as well. There's word search puzzles in there on the weekends. God, I haven't looked at this in, well, probably since 2009. But that is what I'm going to give away this evening. So let me think of, I'm gonna have to make this rule. I'll have to make this quick and easy so I can okay, so I have written down a place, a person, a character, an attraction, extinct, current, whatever it might be. It could be a mode of transportation, it could be a streetmosphere, it could be whatever it is, and the first person to get it within the 20 questions that I see, because sometimes it goes by pretty quickly, will win the. You can have either the trivia calendar or you can have one of the WDW Radio pop sockets. Why is Becky texting me as I'm trying to look at my text? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, so I will tell you, I'm not looking at the. I am not looking at any of the questions as yet. And the 20 questions, yes or no, begins now, and then we're gonna go meet Martin. So Corey Hall says, "Is it in Walt Disney World?" Yes, I won't even count that, but yes, it's in Walt Disney World. It's not a Disneyland thing. Let's see. Is it alive? No. Is it a ride? No. Is it current? Yes. Is it in Epcot? No. That's 4. Let's see. Is it in Magic Kingdom? No. That's 5. Is it an attraction? No. That's 6. Does it involve food? Yes. That's 7. Is it food? It is not food. That's 8. Is it a restaurant? Yes, it's 9. Is it in the park? No, that's 10. Is it a lounge? No, that's 11. Is it a show? No, that's 12. Is it in Disney Studios? It's not in a parks one. Is it a person? No, it's not in Pandora. That's 14. Is it a Dole Whip? No, that's 15. Is it in a resort? Yes, that's 15. Is it Tiffin's? No. Is it Ohana? No. Is it Boathouse? Oh, I wish, but no, that's 19. Is it Blue Zoo? No, but I'm going there this weekend. I'm so excited. That's 20. Who cares? Is it Sanaa? Why do I even bother keeping score? 20 questions is like a top 10. Is it at Poly? Yes. Is it Homecoming? No. Boathouse? No. Tiffin's? No. Is it, wait, did somebody say, is it Kona Cafe? I just missed. Did Jim or Hosky say Kona Cafe? I have to go. I can't go back and see on what I'm looking at here, because I'll never see it. Jim O, just let me know. Did you say Kona Cafe? Because if you did, I think Jim's was the first one that I saw. If not, wait, let me see if not, I saw somebody else say Kona Cafe. Wait. So Jim, you said Kona Cafe first. So this is yours, brother. Do me a favor. I know I probably have it already, but just email me your address and I will get this out to you right away. And I will get your trivia calendar out to you right away. Thanks to all of you who played. I sincerely appreciate it. Your autocorrect changed it to Jonas. How does that get Jonas out of Kona Cafe? Well, I guess he doesn't know what Kona Cafe is. So thank you to all of you guys who played. I really do. I appreciate it. So would you guys like me to get on some pants and head on over to the Polynesian? Yes, Poly. You're like, okay, Mangello, enough. All right, so let's wrap this up. Let's sort of very quickly recap a couple of things. Don't forget that we are going to be at Disney D23 Expo July 14th through the 16th. You can join us there in the Collectors Forum, or you can join us live virtually at D23ExpoLive.com. If you are hopefully staying one more day till Monday, July 17th, Disneyland's birthday, you can join us for the first ever Disneyland Quest. Go to WDWRadio.com/Quest17. Again, teams of 2 to 4 people will compete in Disneyland Park, just Disneyland Park, from 10 to 3. There's a breakfast early in the morning, some surprises along the way, and you are going to be playing for a chance to win a 3-night stay with tickets in Walt Disney World or Disneyland. Becky just freaked out for a second. Don't forget to please go and visit the shop over at www.com/logo shop. We've got 10-year anniversary shirts, Box People shirts, Christmas sweaters if you so want it. And please make sure you go and register for our newsletter so you can get my new book, 102 Things to Do at Walt Disney World, at least once for free just by signing up. Thanks again to all of you who are part of our WDW Radio Nation family. I love you. I appreciate you. To find out how you could not only help support the show, but get cool rewards every month, including scavenger hunts, much like I'm doing for the Disneyland Quest, you can visit WDWRadioNation.com. Also, I am continuing with the purge of all of my stuff on eBay. If you would like to see what I have in store, stuff that I've been collecting for the past 20 some odd years, it's just time to let it go. So visit www.radio.com/eBay. Thanks as always to not just Becky Mankin from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, but the entire Mouse Fan Travel team, and you could meet some of them in person. If you like Becky, you'll love the Mouse Fan Travel team, and some of them will be out there with us at the booth at Expo, and appreciate all their help, especially those of you who have been booking either the cruises or coming out to Expo or whatever. The team is great, and I really do. I appreciate them all so much. Finally, don't forget that if you would like to make a change in your life, or if there's something that you're working on that you want to take to the next level, or you want to just turn that thing that you love into what you do, and or are looking for an excuse to come down to Walt Disney World October 14th through the 17th, you can attend my Momentum Workshop Weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday. There's an optional Mastermind Day on Tuesday. Food and Wine Festival is going on. We will have fun. You will learn a lot in a very small, interactive environment. Go to LouMongello.com. You can learn more there. Nick Palazzo just said, what's happening on the 17th? Go to www.radio.com/Quest17, and you can take part in our WDW Radio Disneyland Quest for a chance to win a trip to Disney World or Disneyland, as well as an inclusive prize package. So check that out and get your tickets. They are going on sale to the rest of the general public tomorrow. They are limited, so if you are going to be there, I would definitely get your tickets now. I am going to go get in my car, head on over to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort Lounge, etc., and meet up with Martin from the UK and probably broadcast live from there as well. So go get yourself a snack. I'm going to go get myself a snack, and I will hopefully see you guys in a little bit. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who is in the box live tonight, and to all of you who are watching live. Please make sure and join me every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Turn on notifications so you get notified when I go live from the Polynesian. Thanks so much, guys. So until a little while, see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are proud to present a tribute to 10 years of Lou Mongello and the WDW Radio Podcast. And here we go. Here we go. Go.